Alright guys, we are back for the game 2 of rounds of this best out of 5. So once again, it looks like TLO got Terran as random. So are you ready, Whiplash?
I am ready, dude. Do a countdown and we'll play it.
Alright, let's do a volume test. What do you guys think? Is that loud enough? Way too loud. Whiplash, don't talk. Alright, Whiplash, try talking.
I'm talking now.
How's that, guys? Pretty good. Alright, too loud. Okay, lower your volume, AJ. A bit lower, a little loud. Okay, 1 second.
Oh my god.
Alright, try now.
Alright, I hope this volume's good enough for you guys, so stop QQing about it.
I think that might be a little loud still.
I think you turned it in the wrong way.
Dude.
Yo. Hawk, we just finished casting your first game. We're about to start the second one.
Alright.
Alright, Whiplash, try now.
I'm trying for like the millionth time.
Alright, is that good, guys? I think we finally got it.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get.
What's your name?
Pitmoo.
You should talk.
Yeah, 1 second. Pimu, type in the chat.
I can't, it's disabled.
You can't do it from Zero Boy, I think.
You have to log in. Alright, forget about your moderator, man. We'll give it to you after. I want to get this going.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, let's do a countdown.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so yeah, I mean, we saw the 3 queens for the first game of this best out of 5. And there it is, have fun, good luck from the little one, from Team Liquid. And this is it, the one and only Huck Norris from VT Gaming in round 2. And we can see that TLO stole the first game in the Zerg versus Protoss. We can see that Huck went for the outside gateway kind of build, which is really only effective against a Zerg that fast expands. And TLO's probably so used to that now that he just masses queens. And I'm really surprised that it worked out, but that's okay. Joining me here is Will.
Yeah,
Whoa, you're still loud. I don't know how this is working out.
I don't know either. I'm sorry.
See, like,
Blame your viewers, not me.
you go up and down. I don't know. No,
Really? That's weird.
yeah, like I set you up to perfect, and then I don't know what you do.
I didn't do anything.
See, that's perfect, man. Like, dude, you got problems, man.
I don't have any problems, dude.
Alright, perfect. So it looks good for now. Hopefully nothing changes. And it looks like Huck is going to do his pretty much song and dance where he goes with the shield upgrade for his shield regeneration for his probe to be able to harass as much as possible. And we can see that he's just going to move back and forth. Finally, the SCV doesn't have a sidekick here, so we can see. But look at TLO, so quick to react, making sure that this probe is not even going to be close to touching the probe that's building, the SCV building the barracks. We can see that it actually managed to touch it, but look at what cost, 10 HP. It is so weak at the moment, and I'm really just curious to see how this works out. Huck is so strong against Terran, so I'm really just curious to see how this works out. Is he going to go for Void Rays, some kind of DT harassment, or is he going to go for a standard Immortal kind of push?
Yeah, I'd like to mention, TLO officially took, or picked the race of Terran, but he does sometimes race pick Zerg against, Protoss players, so you should see him mostly go Terran. Alright. Just let me know.
Alright, sorry about that. I am back. So here it is, guys. We're back for the finals of the ESL that was played earlier today between Huck and TLO, the little one, probably the most famous random player at the moment. And it looks like he's going to go for a fast expansion here with Mass Marines. So you definitely covered that already. So I'm curious to see how this push goes. And I'm not sure if I like this second gateway too much from Huck. Really, I recommend to go for an Immortal. I mean, especially if they're going to go for a fast expansion, they're going to bunker up 100% of the time, and you want your Immortals to be able to pick that off very easily. So I think that getting a robotics facility second and then putting down one or two more gateways is much more effective against really anything Terran is going to do. If they go for Banshees, you have the robotics facility to make some observers. If they go for mass Marauders, well, you have Immortals, which is definitely great. You can mix in some Zealots. And if they go for a fast expansion, well, Marines aren't too great against Immortals, especially when you have some Zealots involved as well. So really, I think it's an all-purpose build, especially starting out, and it should be the standard for any Protoss against Terran. But of course, we can see that Huck is not having any of this. He's going to go for what I usually call a Protoss versus Zerg kind of game.
Yeah, actually, I think what Huck's going to be doing is a 4 or 5 gate break against the Terran. Earlier on in the beta, it was a bit more common for Terrans to use this kind of like 3 to 4 racks fast expand type build, but Protoss were getting a bit too good at countering it with like fast void rays or you know, like immortal breaks or 5 gates. But since Terran's been buffed, the stim pack's a lot cheaper, combat shield is cheaper. It's kind of fallen back into fashion again as being a pretty viable build. And it's definitely is hard to stop, and a lot of Protoss will just opt to fast expand as well. But as you can see here, Huck is definitely going to be trying something else. I'm assuming he's going to be going for some type of maybe like Templar tech, either High Templar or Dark Templar, if he's getting this many gateways out. So we'll wait and see what he decides to do.
Yeah, I think he's really safe here with the fact that, you know, TLO seems to be pretty tight in his base. So it's good in terms of containment purposes. You know, getting 4 warp gates is definitely going to be able to put down a lot of units, and as soon as TLO comes down his ramp, he probably won't have as much firepower as Huck will. I mean, if you can take a look, already the food count is 40 against 57, so Huck is definitely skyrocketing. I mean, you can see that TLO is getting a good amount of supply here, but look at this. It seems that he supply blocked himself and instead went for a extra supply, so that might just put him behind in terms of this usefulness of the command center.
Yeah, if you look, TLO is using a barracks, the scout, Huck space. That's actually really smart for him to do. You know, it's 150 minerals for barracks, but it's a free scout. Scouting is definitely worth a lot of money, and all good players will definitely, you know, invest a lot into scouting to make sure they know what their opponent is doing so they can attack. But hold on to that. Huck's trying to break in right here. TLO only has a barracks and a few Marines and a few Marauders to defend, so will this attack be successful? Maybe so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see that, unfortunately for TLO, he didn't make a lot of units. He supply blocked himself quite a number of times here, and really just too many SCVs, I would say. Not enough of the army, and he doesn't even have concussion shells to prevent the army from coming down the ramp so easily. And this looks over. I mean, he's sending all his SCVs already, and you can see once again, Huck 55 food, and obviously TLO is losing everything. So good job, Huck. Very good timely attack. I mean, it looks like TLO just slipped up so much with the supply depots, and very easy game for Huck. So it looks like 1-1 just like that in this best out of 5. So Huck is even. I mean, Terran, you can see that if this is his race, he's going to have to be sharper for the next game. So let's get to it.
I'm going to upload the next replay now, or load it up.
Alright, I'll be right back.